Emmanuel Community.
Welcome to Celebrate Aging. I'm Vicki Marthaler, your hostess, and with me I have one of our dear residents here at Emmanuel, Cleo Scramstead.
Yeah.
That is a great name.
Yeah.
And Cleo is modeling for us one of fun tie-dye shirts that we created here at Emmanuel. One of our activity staff came up with this great idea about, you know what, these tie-dye shirts are so in.
Yeah, they seem to be.
They do, and we want to be in.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And so with a ketchup bottle and a kit and a white t-shirt, oh, the fun things you can do.
Yeah.
So now, did you help make these or did you supervise?
Oh, I just sat and watched.
That's supervising, Cleo.
Is it? They twisted it up, you know.
Yes, you got to twist it up, put rubber bands on it.
Yeah, and then I picked out the colors.
You did? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
You get to pick out the color. And you wanted, obviously, bright, colorful summer colors.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I love it. And I bet every shirt turns out different, doesn't it?
Not one that's the same.
Not
They're
one
all-
is the same.
Yeah, well, look at there.
I know. Well, we're going to show you. We're going to show you because we're going to demonstrate how to make these fun because we think everyone should be in. That's what we are at Emmanuel. We are in, folks. We know what's going on. And we got the best supervisors in the world. The best supervisors in the world.
We have to do this again for those that want tie-dyes.
Well, what happened was we made enough for like 10, and now people are going, wow, I really like your shirt. Now I want one.
Yeah. That's
So we
what's
have to
happening.
do round 2. That's what we're up to today.
Yeah, that's
I love it. I love it. So that's what we're going to show you today. And just a little note about Cleo. You said that you're a native of the Detroit Lakes.
no, not a native. I moved here 25 years ago.
25 years ago. That's a long time.
Yeah, long time.
Long time. You came to the lake country.
Yeah,
And I know your son comes quite often on his motorcycle.
yeah.
You're a fun-loving family.
Well, I worry about the motorcycle.
Yeah. I think every mother worries about motorcycles, every single mother. Well, we're here now getting ready to tie-dye, so Cleo, you get to supervise again. Let's check it out. So here we are, getting ready to make tie-dye shirts. This is Mariah, and this is Chrissy of our activity department, and this is Cleo, the supervisor. And here we are showing you how to make wonderful in tie-dye shirts. First of all, you need a little kit, a tie-dye kit, and it's very inexpensive, makes lots of t-shirts, right?
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
Approximately 20.
And it's kind of messy, so it's really fun for kids too.
Exactly.
But Mariah had this great idea. Now, she's rolled up a t-shirt, a white t-shirt, and I'd like to tell you that Lake Shirts donated the t-shirts for our residents, so we thank them for that, for helping us make this fun activity really fun. But this t-shirt now is wet, and Mariah is putting rubber bands around it. What do you think about that? Holding it in place, okay?
And then they section it off, depending on how many different colors you want to do, they section it off with more rubber bands so that you can put the colors in the different areas.
Hey, that was a runaway. So the kit, now you put water in the powder and you have shaken up the colors. And so now you're going to put the colors on that?
Yep.
Okay. That sounds like fun. And now I know Cleo said you like the bright colors, so you were going for the yellows and the greens and the blues. I'll move this one out of the way. This is a completed one. And now, here we go. I'll stand back just in case she's wild and crazy.
Shouldn't get too crazy.
No too crazy? Oh, look at that. She just soaks and soaks it up right between the rubber bands.
And you can choose to do a lot where you color in the whole section, or you can choose to use just a little bit. The least amount that you use, the more shirts you obviously are going to be able to make. We kind of figured that out on Friday when we did this, and we used a lot.
It
so
was
we
a
went
learning
through a lot
experience,
of color. Yep.
But how fun, how fun.
Yep, and every shirt seems to turn out absolutely different. Mariah's wearing one that we spiraled up like she's making now. The shirt that I have on has a polka dots, so we just kind of sectioned off each one in rubber bands, and then once that was done, then we colored up the rest. There's also what's called a bullseye look, which you start in the center of the shirt and just section it off and keep sectioning it off until the shirt is all complete, and I don't have enough shirt to show you, but you end up with a long roll, and then you just color in the sections, and then once that's done, it looks like a bullseye look on the shirt.
Holy smokes, this is awesome. You're giving us great information. I hope that you have fun, especially you grandparents. You've got your grandkids coming for the summer. This would be a wonderful thing to do, probably outside on the picnic table.
Absolutely. It's easy, but it also is very messy, and it does stain, so
keep all that in mind.
Yes.
Keep all that in mind, but very, very fun. So you can do, like a kit will do, how many does it say?
It's at approximately 20 shirts.
Approximately 20 shirts, but it depends on, of course, how much dye you use on each one.
How much dye you use, what size shirts you wear. I mean, if you're doing children's shirts, obviously that's going to be a smaller shirt. You're going to use a smaller amount of dye.
Mm-hmm. But how great. And each one is individual, just like people. Isn't that awesome? Just like people. So have you ever done this before, like at your home?
No.
No. You think?
But I think I'm going to have to, because now that we made them and I've showed my son, he wants one with red being his favorite color, and we made him the blue and purple and green one here that I'm wearing, and he asked, Mom, where's the red? We didn't have red. We had pink. But
you have his little friends over, and by jingles, you'll have a party too.
Yeah, we'll have a tie-dye party.
I noticed that not only the T-shirts for the residents, but there were a couple that did scrub tops and pants.
Yep.
Let me show that.
We had the scrub bottoms too. Yep.
And it's a nice muted color, kind of fun, but summery.
Yep.
You know, with all this heat we're having, this is a great summer thing.
Yep.
So when do we get to see the finished product? How does this work?
Well, we store it in a plastic bag just so it doesn't get dirty anywhere else, and we had left it for about 24 hours, and then in the wash machine you put it on the rinse cycle and rinse out the coloring separately, so the ink doesn't get into any of the other shirts. And after you rinse it, then you can go ahead and wash it up again, and it's ready to go.
This is just a 10-minute show, you know. Leaving it for 24 hours.
That's right.
Well, we just showed you the finished product. In fact, we have a picture of all the residents that help make shirts, and Carrie will put that on the screen for you, and look at how great that is, all those fun residents having a good time. So now this is going to go in a plastic bag, and you're going to let it set for 24 hours.
Yep.
And then you're going to rinse it in the rinse cycle.
In the rinse cycle, yep.
And that doesn't hurt your washing machine.
Nope.
Nope, doesn't stain it.
Nope.
You won't get a tie-dyed washing machine out of it.
Nope. So far, I've done laundry after I've done ours, and I haven't come up with funky colored socks yet.
Okay,
so we're good. We're good.
And then you wash it regular after the rinse cycle.
Yep.
And there you got it.
And then it's set.
And then we've got tie-dyed shirts like Cleo has on, like Mariah has on, like Chrissy has on, like I'm going to get on. How fun is that? But that's what we're doing here at Emmanuel. We're doing fun stuff. We're being in. And we thank Mariah for the idea. And we thank Chrissy and the activity staff for working so hard. We thank our supervisors, like Cleo, that made sure it went well. We are celebrating aging.